morning. I thought I would show you guys the finished covered porch. I didn't shoot a ton of footage because I had some people helping me who didn't want to be recorded, so I shot what I did. But I figured I'd just kind of show you the finished product and kind of explain how I did it. I'll just show you the footage that I did record. Good morning. We are hopefully finishing up this roof for the porch built today. I have all the rafters pre-cut. Doing those layout took a while yesterday. And then we have the ridge beam here cut at the angle to match the slope of the yurt roof. I just have to cut off some of the excess on the front, and then we need to figure out how to lay out the triangle for the roof pieces that are going to be sitting on the yurt roof, so to kind of divert snow away. So that's going to be what we'll focus on, and then we'll just be throwing everything else up. So hopefully it goes off without anyone cutting themselves. I cut myself on the middle bit for the ridge beam, so when I was at the hardware store. So let's just look.
Close enough.
Okay, so the process was I had the 4x4s, and then I notched these out in the corners so they kind of lay flat like that on top of each other, so it was nice and clean. And then I put in this 2x4, and then we have the ridge beam running this way, and then we just cut the rafters. I have a you saw kind of how I created it. I just kind of wung it, and then once it was perfect, I used that as the stencil to cut all the remaining rafters, and then the bird mouths for it to sit on top of that 4x4. And then we ran, I'll show you, the pieces that run this way. So there's this beam here that runs from the rafter up to the ridge beam, and that's just to hold the roofing, the metal roofing that's on top of the yurt roof. We did it that way to keep, and then I used some hurricane ties. This one ended up being further apart than 16 inches on center. And then I, instead of cutting another rafter, because I didn't have enough 2x6s and I didn't want to go buy more, I just used the end over bits that we had, kind of just leftover pieces like these here for blocking. And then we just hung the roofing panels. My dad did most of the work up here because I didn't. Yeah, so he did that work there because he did most of the roofing on the ridge beam. Well, mostly. He did all of the roofing on the ridge beam because he's a lot more comfortable on a ladder than I am. So he did all of that. But yeah, we've gotten a little bit of snow, and it's been raining quite a bit, and it's been totally fine. If it's quite windy, some of the moisture and the rain gets blown in on the sides, but we have stacks of wood here and it keeps everything pretty dry. So I think it was definitely worth the effort. And it was definitely worth the effort, and I'm really happy with it. So sorry I couldn't give you more of like a step-by-step tutorial. I was winging it most of the time I go into my construction when I'm building something with like plans, like I did with the, like building the garden washing station and potting bench and stuff. But this project I kind of just wung it because I knew what I wanted it to look like, but I didn't know like measurements and stuff. So it took a little bit of time, which was, a little bit more frustrating, so I don't know if I'll do that again. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.